Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name is John.
And I'm Kim.
And we thank you for stopping by on
a Monday evening.
You always
have to ask me what day it is.
I always have to ask him what day it is because they tend to run together.
Yes.
It's usually event driven. Okay, we got to go here, we got to go there, we got to go there. Not what, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Not what we did for the weekend, right?
Did we do stuff?
I mean, it's off. But yeah, we went
anyway,
such and such.
We thank you for stopping by tonight, and we want to say we hope you had a great weekend. Mm-hmm. And to top it off, to start off, we had probably the biggest event of the weekend.
Was the Bret Hart graduation.
Mm-hmm. And we know if you watched the news on Friday night, you probably saw the first little bit of it getting started, and then you cut away to something else. But we did push it out, and we did play part of the replay at 10 p.m. Mm-hmm. So we hope you enjoyed that, and it was a very, very nice graduation.
But we did push it out live, so a lot of people probably watched it.
We did. We pushed it out live, and there was pretty good. And I was looking at the logs. There was pretty good consistent numbers on it. And
then we have the replay up, and with beautiful footage. I think
and
we did a really good job.
And there were some very nice speeches. Some really nice things. So even if you didn't have a graduate that was involved, it was worth it to have a look at to see what our young people. It was quite a class. I think Bret Hart's, and we have some very good schools, good teachers.
Yes, we do. Very lucky.
We really do.
Somebody even said they went to the graduation and then went home and watched it on our site again.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
That we were able to do that. And if you're hearing aircraft hovering over the area.
Yeah, I want to let you know that because I know a lot of you during. Well, do you want to?
No, go ahead.
Okay. During fire season, we know a lot of you get a little twitchy every time you see. If you see a spotter plane go over, one of the CDF air tankers go over, you go, okay, what's going on?
Yep.
But no, we talked to the Calaveras County TCU, or Tualabi Calaveras Unit Command Center in San Andreas, and they said that the aircraft are going over to work a fire in Amador.
Yes.
And not something locally.
Okay.
At least at this time.
Well, that's good so far.
Yeah.
So far, so good. Well, it's not good. It's just in a different county, right?
Right.
We don't know how big it is or anything in the other county.
Yeah.
But, okay. Also, what went on this weekend? We had the Chicken in a Barrel, the Michelson Elementary Chicken in a Barrel, the 19th annual Chicken in a Barrel.
That was quite a busy event yesterday.
Yes, it was. Very busy. The park was packed with kids and families, and everybody was having a great time.
Oh, it was. It was just busy. It was...
I don't know how many, or is it just fundraisers
for Calaveras County?
It could be because they have so many auctions that get. They have 3 or 4.
While we were there, they had 2 silent auctions, and they have just amazing things as the auction prizes. They were just some amazing things to bid on. So very elegant, nice. They had toys for kids. They had gift baskets. They had wine baskets.
And we had a call just a few minutes ago.
Our son bid $1 on something and he won. So
see, he was the dollar bidder. So, but I guess the dollar store items were probably the minority.
No, that was actually from the toy store, but it was $1. He bid $1 on it and won. I guess he got lucky on that one. I think he was just going around bidding without our permission. Who knows what else he bid on? Thank goodness.
I see.
Anyway, so that was a big hit. That was a huge fundraiser. They had people playing blackjack. They were selling wine and chicken, and they had chicken bingo. Did you see that?
I didn't see the chicken bingo.
You didn't?
I saw the chicken parade.
Okay, you didn't see the chicken bingo. Okay, that was where chickens are in this little coop, and there's like a board with numbers on it, and somebody says, okay, I want number 4.
Oh, was that in the center there?
And whichever number the chicken takes a number 2 on, if it takes a number bingo. 2 on the number you picked, you win.
Can chickens take number 1?
I don't know. So I guess, I don't know. I don't know if they can they?
So it's kind of a 3?
Yes, number 3. Like we call it in this family. All right.
Okay.
So whatever number they take a number 3 on is that tells you who the winner is of that bingo game. Yes. You don't have to actually have like a bingo where your whole card is blacked out. Otherwise, you'd be there all day. Because they'd have to take number 3s on every number. And the board was pretty good size. There was 2 chickens. So, anyway.
So it's kind of like tic-tac-toe?
No, they just have to go on one number.
Oh, so it's kind of like roulette.
Yes, exactly, roulette.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They call it chicken bingo, and I was thinking, my gosh,
but
they have to fill up the whole card, or get a line, a line across, or like bingo,
Probably more like
that would take forever. But you have to. It's like roulette, chicken roulette.
So it's more like chicken roulette.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And they had a chicken parade with the kids and stuff dressed up. And what else happened this weekend?
There's all kinds of stuff.
We went to all kinds of stuff, and I just can't remember. Oh, we had the Copperopolis Town barbecue.
Larry Vile went to that. If you want to talk about it, I think I can bring this up over my left shoulder here. What went on there?
Larry Vile and Tammy Bilestein are going to be doing some work for us.
Oh, then we had here's the...
Very excited about that.
We'll let that go.
We hope anyway. Hope we didn't scare them away this weekend.
No, we had the... do you want to talk about the Copperopolis thing while I bring up the video?
We had it was a fundraiser for the Parks and Recreation Department of Copperopolis. Let me see here. It's way down here. See, it was something I talked about like this morning, I think, or yesterday even. So let me see here.
And you could tell Larry was impressed by Pinot.
Yes, Larry Vile had the chance to stop by the party being thrown to help fund the Copperopolis Parks and Recreation. Larry has some great footage, and he was also impressed by Pinot.
He's good.
He did say he got there a little early, so there wasn't a whole lot of crowd yet. So, because he was running between events. That's why he said there's lack of crowd. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, yes. I did.
There was nobody there. It just was a little.
This
early.
Guy's good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this is a fundraiser for the Copperopolis Parks and Recreation Department.
They had good hamburgers, strawberry shortcake, and there was Dan Burton and the Copper Holding Company.
Yes.
So, and this was
very good. We do have the full video of this event, the part that he attended on the pinetree.net. Thank you, Larry, for doing this for us.
Very much.
Yes.
Because we know many of you on Channel 7 see lots of his handiwork.
He's very good.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Very talented.
See, I always watch his stuff, and
you try to take some pointers from him, huh?
I'm like, man, my stuff's horrible compared to Larry's. My wife always goes, why can't you shoot like that, John? I mean, come on.
We also have the 95 Masks, a look into a child's imagination, which is an annual event.
This was quite a thing.
Yes, they do this every year. An annual project of teacher Mary Devaney's art class at Avery Middle School. Mm-hmm. Basically, the class project, what they do is they have all the kids in the 6th grade participate. Each one of them makes a mask, and this is a wonderful way for the students to express themselves and possibly show others a glimpse of their inner identities. It's an annual thing where they hold a reception on Friday night, and then the masks are displayed throughout the weekend through Sunday.
Yep.
So we attended, and the classes they actually work with Sharon Strong, who is the owner of the art gallery in Murphy's, where the masks are displayed for the weekend, and they are quite interesting. A lot of talent there. They basically get to pick whatever they want to do their mask out of.
Right.
They choose what they want to decorate it with, whether it be paint, feathers, beads, yarn, feathers, twigs, whatever. And then they get to write a little poem to go with it, which describes the mask. And we have all 95 masks, a picture of every one, right? Every one.
Now, you've noticed if you've stopped by our website, one of the things is we don't want to give you just one or two photos.
Got to give you every child recognition, right?
So, our son worked this, we need to give him some credit on this. He worked this slideshow. He actually worked it all up. And that roll, if you're taking them, you don't use all of them. Mm-hmm. So he was a little depressed when he started because there was like 500 pictures in that.
Oh my gosh, it's really nice to have him out of school now. He can help us more, right?
Yeah.
Some of that cheap labor.
Yes, we're not above child labor.
He's saving to go to ski camp.
Yes,
remember?
so we had And this is the happy one. This was a
Yes.
happy mask. There was all kinds of
This is
different
a happy
masks.
mask?
Well, not that one. You missed it. It was
Oh.
up there for 5 seconds.
Oh, that one's pretty.
See, this one is, let's go to the,
And we have the poem with each one. My Friend
My Friend. That was My Friend.
by
This
Shiana
is,
Sims.
this one is Double-Sided Beauty. That's the one coming up next. There you go. Double-Sided Beauty. There is Double-Sided Beauty there. And
Sharon
this one
Strong does a
is-
great job with these kids. I mean,
His
she's
eyes
very
are green,
talented.
his lips are that of monkeys, he has no tongue, so he sits in silence.
Okay. Life's a Beach. This kid must like the beach. Excuse me.
Here we go. All right.
People saying that. Alrighty.
There we go.
I
So
don't
we
ever
have-
say that, honestly.
So we have lots of masks behind us
Yes.
that we'll let them keep doing.
I asked Granger, I said, well, if you were there in 6th grade, what would you do? And he said, I would do a Lego.
Lego.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
what he said. So, yes. So that we have all of the photos of the
95
95
masks.
masks. What else?
So, it
we had the
what's-
garden, the opening of the children's garden.
Oh, that's right.
That's right, on Saturday, which was a great success, and we have some beautiful photos taken by Tammy Beilstein. We had to go to a wedding this weekend, so we weren't able to cover much on Saturday. So we had some help on Saturday.
Did we get married?
No, we didn't get
Oh.
married. We went to a wedding for our employee Hannah Heath, which was gorgeous, by the way. She was gorgeous. The wedding was gorgeous.
It was pretty
Everything
stunning.
was perfect. Yes.
Very
At the
stunning.
Utica Mansion in Angels Camp.
And that we will be posting highlights of that on our little
Yes.
society.
She came in.
Our society
The
section.
groom and all of his groomsmen came in on a fire
On
engine.
fire truck.
Because Mr. Aldrin is a firefighter. And then I couldn't see what she came in on. I was sitting.
They all came together.
No, she didn't ride with him in. She came in a different car.
Oh, you're right. They were different fire truck.
Was she on a fire truck or that little car?
Both.
It's like an old-fashioned.
It's old,
Okay, okay. Okay. The Master Gardener's First 5 Calaveras and the School Readiness Program and the UC Davis Extension has been working very hard to get the children's garden ready for the very special event they held on Saturday at the Demonstration Garden, located at the Government Center in San Andreas. The grand opening of the children's garden. Children were able to get involved in many fun activities, and we have a photo slideshow, photos by Tammy Beilstein on our website. If you'd like to take a look at those. That was something else that happened this weekend.
There it is.
Yes.
Whoops.
Oops.
Can't show those political ads.
No.
That wasn't it.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
This is Kelly Kirshen and Dorothy Smith.
Yep.
Very nice. I'm sorry we missed it. We'll have to come and make sure we go next month. I'm sure it'll be once a month. This is just the children's garden in
Yeah.
general. Mm-hmm.
And they're going, wow.
No, I think this is pretty cool. I,
Yeah.
think I really do.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at it. Yeah.
Little picket fence.
Mhm.
Very nice.
Okay.
All right. So there was all kinds of stuff. Now,
What else? We had the. What else happened, John? I can't remember.
well, there was all kinds of stuff going on.
What else did we go to?
Let's see. Besides,
We went to the wine event.
we did. Now, this was the first actual. They had like seminars and everything else. This was a
The
wine event. that was-
Viticulture. How do you say that word? Viticulture?
there you go.
Viticulture.
Yes.
Okay.
Was held at Frogtown,
Mhm.
and this had booths on everything from the actual nuts and bolts of the wine industry. Plus, then later they had a pairing where they had food paired with wine. So they had most of the wineries and a lot of the restaurants out there.
They had seminars and classes on wine, and I know Scott Clan and Mr. Hovey were both guest speakers, I believe.
They
on
were.
that. So I believe they had a good attendance on that.
Yeah, and that was out. I think they're going to do that every year.
They are.
Next year they may actually move it up to March.
Okay.
Because I think there's a lot of
All right.
they actually want to try to position it for March every year.
Okay.
It's kind of getting this nice start off to the.
Okay. So that was put on by the Calaveras Wine Grape Alliance. Also, the Cub Scouts held their annual bridging ceremony on Saturday night. And I believe this is when a Cub Scout goes over to a Boy Scout. I think that's what that means, bridging, I believe. A gal, Debbie Stewart, sent in some information to us. We'd like to thank her for that. Her son Kevin is a member of Cub Scout Pack 343 in Murphy's. On Saturday evening, the pack had their annual bridging ceremony and also said goodbye to longtime pack leaders Rob and Barb Hecox. Oh, I guess they're not doing it anymore.
Their kids must have moved on.
Yes, the Hecox have been leaders of the pack for the last 10 years, and I thought it was worth honoring them publicly. They're very nice and neat people. Their energy and enthusiasm for scouting has been contagious for my son and many others, has resulted in a group that has won many awards and honors for their quality of teaching. Also, she was also one of the people in charge of the grad night, the sober grad night.
I know. Oh, now we can post all of our photos.
Yes, we can. Forgot about that. We went and took some photos the day that they were decorating.
Yes, but we couldn't post them because
we didn't want the kids to find out early about what their theme was going to be, right?
They went cruising.
They went on a cruise. Very nice. They had, 8 ports to stop at? Very cool. A lot of work goes into this with these parent volunteers. It's just amazing.
See, we were going to go sneak in just so we could go on a cruise.
Yeah, we wanted to go. It's only got a cruise we could afford.
Yeah,
darn, they wouldn't let us.
It's like, I'm in a team. Come on. I want to
go on a cruise. I want to go to Mexico.
Yeah. It was actually very cool because not only could you go to Mexico, you could go to New Orleans on the same cruise. You could
what
go.
Else was there?
There was a castle, some medieval stuff, the beach stuff. So you could actually, it was almost better than a real cruise.
Yeah, it almost was. I think so. Yes.
So, and sadly, I was too old.
Darn it. Try to sneak in.
Bring our kids.
We're here for the cruise. What's
we'll
up?
We'll crash it. Yeah,
yes.
Our kids are sitting in the lounge chairs. I don't think it would have worked.
No.
Would it? Yeah. Okay.
So I hope the kids had a great time at their grad night, and we'll have another one coming up for the Calaveras High School grads, which is not this weekend, but next weekend. Mm-hmm. And they will have a grad night party also.
Yes.
And this morning they had something special going on at Murphy's Community Park, which we attended. A dozen volunteers gathered in Murphy's Community Park this morning to erect 5 telephone poles that will support a series of shade sails being installed to provide cover from the hot summer sun for youngsters playing on the park's climbing and sliding apparatus. So they had
Murphy's Community Club, and a lot of this was spearheaded by. Where's my article?
With the help of the boom truck from Distinctive Metals, the group set the poles in the previously drilled holes. They completed this phase of the sail project in 2 hours. The installation of the sails will come later. The Murphy's Community Club has taken on this project costing in excess of $20,000 because the extensive play equipment gets so hot in the summertime that it cannot be used safely. Viticulturist, here's that word again. Viticulturist Mark Skenfield, a community club board member, is in charge of the project and supervised Monday's work party. Among those taking part were Supervisor Tom Tryon, winemaker Scott Clan, and former community club president Roy Krieger. Mm-hmm. We have some pictures of that up on our site.
And this was a pretty cool project. You know, for those of you that come to visit the area and thing, and you think that there's some really cool parks in Calaveras County, White Pines Park,
yes.
Murphy's Community Park,
you think about it.
Some the Turner Park over in San Andreas, some really nice, as nice as parks as you see anywhere. But the interesting thing about Calaveras County is technically, until recently, it didn't even have a Parks and Rec department. So all of these parks are self-funded, community-driven, and they do it for not only the community but for the visitors that visit as well. Because the Murphy's Community Park is a draw for not only the residents but tourists. I mean, it's a real focal point.
We have lovely parks in the area. We really do. They're all just absolutely
and it's volunteer. And one of the nice things, and I know that Supervisor Tryon, out of each supervisor has what is called discretionary funds, and also he was there representing the county because not only his discretionary funds, but I believe some additional county funds as well, he was able to get $10,000 for this project. Wow. And this is a $20,000 project. And basically it's to put the mesh covering or the sail covering over the top of the kiddie ride so the kids can play on it, use the slides and stuff in the heat.
In the heat. Which is very nice. They have that creek there. It's really nice to swim in during the summer, and it makes for a good family outing. It's fun.
Yeah, and it was
safe.
And it was Mark. I guess was the interesting thing is is he had to actually climb the poles and do the collars when they were picking them up by the crane and stuff. So everybody said he did quite a stellar job.
Yeah, he did. But we have some pictures of him climbing those poles.
That's right.
Did you see that?
Yeah. All right.
And the Board of Soups are back in action tomorrow. I guess we should talk some government news. What do you think?
You got it. And tomorrow's
ahead.
kind of that election day thing, too.
Tomorrow's election day. That's right. Tomorrow's election day.
Now, if
Board
you're
of
looking
Soups.
for your polling place, we posted a PDF from the county on our site that is, so basically...
It'll actually be live election results, correct?
Well, yeah, but this is different.
Okay.
I'll just
Sorry.
leave that
I'm
to
sorry.
it.
I'm
now,
sorry.
what this is if you get up in the morning and go, I don't know where my polling place is, I need to vote. Mm-hmm. They'll be all listed right there. Okay. You can go look and find your polling place. Now, I believe that if you haven't dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's to officially be able to cast the ballot tomorrow, I know they are still taking registrations and provisional ballots. At least they usually do. Okay. So they may not be counted tomorrow, but it would be counted. But go vote.
Yes, go vote.
This is there's some local. The local races are hotly contested, and it'll be interesting, and there'll probably be a few surprises tomorrow because after following, I have no clue.
I don't either.
I have no clue.
No.
I mean, it's just you have a few guesses, you think, but as far as no real clue.
I don't either. I don't know either. Tomorrow, the Board of Soups is back in action.
Citizens of the Year?
Yes, they will be honoring the Senior Citizens of the Year.
Uh-huh.
The first thing in the morning at 9 o'clock, and then during the noon recess, they will go over to the Met for a luncheon being held for the Senior Citizens of the Year.
And there's standard stuff as far as adjusting billing rates for EPFD, and some of this are probably fuel related, similar to the.
They're also discussing. I think they're discussing legal access again tomorrow.
Yes, legal access and permanent solutions to that one. So it's should be a busy meeting, but I think a lot of them though will probably want to be getting out of there fairly quickly.
It looks like it's going to be a quick meeting. Yes, it should be over by noon. I would say the noon recess.
You never know on these meetings. You never know.
Yes. And we have the full agenda and the board packet on thepinetree.net. If you'd like to take a gander at that with all those, how many pages? 300. I don't even know how many pages were in today's board packet, but
sometimes they can be large. And all our local business notes. Golden State Cellular General Manager Dan Rule was honored and appointed for another term on the National Rural Cellular Association.
Okay.
And this is a association body for a lot of rural cellular and technology companies. They had a recent convention in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And he was, and he's also been president of this organization in the past.
Okay.
So he was honored for that. And
all right. Congratulations.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to mention is the Calaveras Animal Shelter is sponsoring rabies and licensing clinics, and there is one being held this week in Arnold, Thursday, June 5th, at the Moose Lodge parking lot.
What's on it? And also, do you want me to do a quickie little thing? James Katowski, Eagle Scouts, doing a presentation.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead. Motion to pay bills, alcoholic beverage on sale license, wine only. Bret Harte High School requested wastewater hookup waiver. Adoption of the 2008-2009 budget.
So if we ran our household like a municipality, would we just have to make a motion to pay bills?
I think so.
Huh?
I think so.
Should we entertain that motion?
Yeah. Highway 49 access management plan, scope of work, add-on tax. I'm not sure what that means. Murphy's Grade water line update.
One of the
That's
add-on
it.
taxes, they're going to be discussing a add-on sales tax for businesses within the city limits. They're looking at doing an incremental sales tax increase instead of raising water and sewer
Oh,
rates.
and Angels Camp. Okay.
Yeah. In fact, we talked to Bob Middleton about this earlier and how it will affect, how it has some of the possible ramifications and effect on this.
Okay.
So that's one of the things.
All right.
And also, just a quick note that there have been two new faces coming to the Yosemite Community College District, or better known to everybody around here as Columbia College.
Yes.
The Board of Trustees have recently approved the appointments of Michael L. Torek to the position of Dean of Arts and Sciences and Brian DeMoss as Director of Information Technology and Media Services at Columbia College.
Okay.
Both have served in their newly appointed roles over the past year in interim roles. So they've been there.
Yes.
So now it's just official.
They were interim, and so now they're permanent, right?
Right.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And for a lot of you,
Congratulations.
okay. I'll just be quiet.
No, go
there.
ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
no, that's fine.
I was just. Go ahead. Speak.
No, we're running out of time anyway. We just
Okay.
welcome them to the area, even though they've been here doing their jobs. But
Oh, well, they are taking sign-ups for the 14th annual Trout Fishing Derby at White Pines. That's held every year on Father's Day, June 15th, which is not this coming weekend, but the following weekend.
Yep.
Sign-ups have started for the 14th annual Trout Derby near Arnold, open to all. There are 4 age group plans plus two-person team events.
Now, isn't there even? This is like coming up on just event-driven stuff, isn't the?
Lots of stuff coming up. This weekend is the
The
barbecue,
barbecue.
at Ironstone.
Chef James' barbecue competition.
Yes, this is Sunday. They also have some sort of cowboy thing going on, I believe, on
Cowboy
Friday
poetry.
and Saturday. Yes.
So if you are a poet and a cowboy,
Mm-hmm.
this is the event for you,
Yes.
right?
Yes, exactly.
If
I
you're
didn't
a
know the
poet
two went together.
and a cowboy, this is you're it. All right.
Okay, is that your phone buzzing?
It is. It's buzzing
All
really
right.
hard. It's on vibrate.
Oh, okay. I can hear
All
it.
right.
All right. And I believe to sign up for the fishing derby, you need to contact Ebbets Pass Sporting Goods at 795-1686. As it does fill up. That is always a packed
does.
lake
It
on
is
Father's
packed.
Day. And it's beautiful.
All right, and if
So-
you're looking at a quick little bit on weather,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like we are now in just beautiful weather.
Starting to get hot. I
Starting
can feel it.
lower elevations, 80, 75, 79, low 80, low to mid 80s by the end of the week. Higher elevations, not quite so high.
All right.
No precipitation,
No precipitation. So it looks like summer's here.
and it is late spring.
I wish it would just stay like this. I'm perfectly fine.
And a little touching, a little bit of national news. It looks like it may all be over for Hillary tomorrow.
Okay. Over? What do you mean over?
Well, I think they're trying to shove her out the door.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, that's it. And also, a lot of those families that were separated down in Texas, the kids are starting to be reunited with the parents.
And also, Tatum O'Neal was arrested for crack. So she
I
relapsed
thought she was
in New York.
sober.
So
All right.
apparently she was, but she said she was rehearsing a role for a film. So anyway, good luck on your recovery,
Yes,
Tatum.
good luck.
Have a good night.
Good night.